college. Yeah, it didn't work out, man. Because like I can't pay the tuition fee. It's 6 grand, and it's, mind you, it's like for 3 classes. And I told them, I was like, I couldn't pay for this, and I didn't know that they like wanted it up front right away. Then it would have been a different situation. But I told them, I was like, I couldn't pay, and they sent me a letter saying that my classes got dropped.
No.
So yeah, classes. Hold on. This is there's more. Classes got dropped, and on top of that, I told them, I was like, well, what's the way around this? There's got to be a way. They go, yeah, apply for financial aid. So I do that, and I would say like probably a couple weeks go by, and then they said that it was denied because I don't have access to certain information that they want, but I can't get it. There's just no way.
Yeah.
So um
They won't give you. You can't get
I mean,
financial aid or grants.
no, basically.
Why?
Like even if I were to apply for in-state residency, because there's just minor discrepancies to the financial aid. There's issues like they need a lot of my mother's information, a lot of my father's information. A lot of that in because like my dad he's my dad, but on my birth certificate he's not my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like there's not much to go with. On top of that, my mom has been passed away. She's been deceased for 6 years. You see what I'm saying?
What?
So she's passed away for like 5 years.
Oh my God,
You know
bro!
what I
I
mean?
didn't
So
even
it's
know that. I've known you for that long. I didn't know that.
I don't think I ever told you. I like to keep something like that, things like that to myself. But so yeah, man. So check this out. I had this idea because I mean I've always wanted to join the military since I was 16. This is actually how Alpha Wolf 10 came to be. Was this drive to be something larger than what I was. So yeah, I made the decision to just join the military. I was like, I'll join the army. But I took the ASVAB and got a 64 on that. This is like within a night. I was like, college isn't working out. Finding a stable, a nice job here isn't really working. So I was like, let me just go to the army. You know what I mean? Like, let me just do what I originally was gonna do. So yeah, I did that, and I don't enlist yet, but I go take their physical exam. I think probably next Friday, maybe. Got that. Then 2 weeks later. And from there, I take their physical, get back to the recruitment center, and then we can specifically talk about MOS and jobs. And then I go to enlist, and I get deployed. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like it was like in a sense
Meant to
destiny
be.
because it's meant to be, man.
Yeah, it
Because
always
at 16,
is.
oh, dude, it's crazy. It's like, it's bizarre because I'm over here finding other things to do that's not the military, and at the age of 16, dude, before I even got like, before I even got into like gaming, I wanted to be in the military when I graduated high school. That's the thing, is that like my mom passed away, my dad was sort of guilty, sort of like didn't want to, my whole family was distraught. Everybody was like in shambles, and I was like, if I leave, like these people will like, I mean, yeah, they'll probably overcome it, but I was like, if I leave, it's like these guys have no hope, and I don't really have hope for these people if I leave because I know that they're in a sense unstable, So that's what I did, was I waited, and years go by, I get distracted with work, I move, try to find work, it doesn't work out. I try to get into college, that doesn't work out, and now I'm back to what I was doing, which was, you know what I mean? So it worked out. It's weird, right? It's like whoa, and I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh, I get it. Like probably what I should have done, but I believe that me taking time off from my decision of making
Yeah.
my decision to go in the military was like personal growth. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Between between the spirituality, mental processes, physical growth.
Are you able
Maturity.
to? Are you able to separate some of the emotional experience from that event?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Like you mean like remove like
Your
remove
knowledge.
emotion completely.
Like you know we're all one. You know that we're all the same thing. You know all
Yeah,
that stuff. So when you
right.
kill someone else, you kill
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh,
If you're
yeah, yeah,
fighting,
yeah.
how
I
do
see what
you?
you're saying.
There's
Yeah.
like there's an understanding that may be hard to um, grasp sometimes when you're faced with that conflict.
Oh, I see. I understand you. What it helps, and I probably won't use this, but what helps is people knowing that they're fighting for their country, and so there's an enemy. That's basically what it is. That's what drives them, is this enemy. And it's actually wired in our DNA because of like other, other animals. And so when there's conflict or there's an enemy and there's something to supersede, and you're in a group and everybody wants to supersede and maintain and defeat this enemy, you feel this drive to do better and to kill someone. It makes it okay. I'll put it that way. And so it sort of changes your standard now. What I know from what I've gathered is we're all energy. We're all one thing, obviously. So it's all nothing but a transfer of energy.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
to
energy's neither
me,
created nor destroyed. So
yeah, you see, so I can say that too, but I'm not gonna go around saying that because a lot of people are like, well, they get personal with it, like, well, no, that's not me because that's not my interest, or that's not me because it doesn't look like, you know what I mean?
right.
So they put all these barriers around, and it's like, and it's funny because like, I mean, I've grown on that side of where I'm like, everyone's me. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, but then it's like now I'm thinking, I'm like, how could I kill someone knowing that they're me? And then I'm going, but, but like, do I ever die? You know what I mean? That's my next thing. Is like, I don't think I ever die. And it's like my form dies, obviously. My memories die. My identity goes. Everything goes.
Yeah.
But, the physical leaves, and it gets reintegrated back into the system of which is matter and everything around you, consciousness. But in the end, it's all you anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't conflicted though. I wasn't conflicted. I was more over like I sort of just integrated it. I was like, oh,
Okay.
I'll tell you what though. And I'll tell you what though. I mean, what does make I was doing just a lot of research on the psyche because one of the MOSs for the military is like psychological operations as a soldier, conducting, analyzing psychological processes and operations on the enemy and then on your allies as well.
Yeah.
And able to exploit weakness, find strength, find disadvantages, you know what I mean? And conduct strategies. I was like, dude, I could do that, you know what I mean? I was like, this is something that I could do. But yeah, man, it helps. I mean, also what does help is, like I said, trying to overcome an obstacle like an enemy. Like I'm them and they are me, they're not me, and so I need to beat them. I'm better than, you know what I mean?
Well,
Little things like that.
The challenge is always to defeat yourself and defeat your ego
Of course.
anyway. So I mean, it's like
Yeah.
you can play that angle as well.
Right. Yeah, speaking of ego, I actually had a conversation with my dad. Me and him don't really get along because he's what I used to be, and I think that's why we don't get along anymore. Anyway,
Yeah.
is he's what I used to be. Like, okay, when I was 16, right? I don't know. I had like an authority issue at 16.
I still have one.
No, it's 100% because a lot of people try to control you, right?
Yeah.
They try to tell you what to do, and then you're like, dude, you can't stop me. I can't. It's like the universe that is ever expanding all the time. And you can't stop that, and that's an innate thing within you. It's a part of you that makes you what you are. That's why people, transcend and move beyond limits of the physical. This is why people expand. This is why the organisms do what they do. This is why people expand their interests, expand their knowledge, and expand their network. This is why people make friends.
Right.
This is why people do everything. Is all an innate desire to expand because there's something within you that is non-physical. That's why we're always breaking limits. Always. Not just as human beings, but as life itself. One supreme consciousness. But back to what I was saying. So,
30 seconds until the bomb wraps up.
I don't know. My dad said something that was like, in a sense, disrespectful to the military, and I like, I actually was like dumbfounded. I was like, oh, I'm talking to someone who has no knowledge of the military. You know? But my first initial reaction was, this is my emotional reaction was, oh, this guy's an idiot. And my second one was, like, who is he? You know what I mean? Like this, I was like, there's no way I got my intelligence from this guy because he's so ignorant, you know? And it took like an hour to think, oh, I get it. He just doesn't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He just doesn't know. And you know what I mean? And so I was thinking with so much emotion
Oh yeah.
that like it sort of clouded me. But no, he said something like he said because he's like really wired upon just money,